Hey, welcome to the Scotty B Show, everybody. I missed a heck of a game last night, but I was fighting for work time, so I had to set her down just so I could do the work, as we all have to. But what a comeback! 8 runs in the seventh inning. I think that was their 15th comeback win of the year. So great comeback for the Orioles again. Great job for the Orioles again. And they still got that pregame going. But I hope everybody's doing well out there. I forgot to get the score thing up, so I hope everybody enjoyed that comeback yesterday. 8 runs in the seventh. Great win for him, great comeback, especially in Yankee Stadium. Let's do it one more time tonight. He changed the lineup again tonight. They have to give Mullins a night off. So the Orioles' batting order is Frazier batting first at second, Andy Rushman at playing catcher, batting second. I'm sorry, Frazier batting first at second base, Rushman batting second at catcher, Santander batting third in right field, batting fourth doing the DHing is Mountcastle, batting fifth at third base would be Henderson, batting sixth at left field would be Hayes, batting seventh at first base. O'Hearn is playing first today. Batting eighth and playing center field is McKenna, and batting ninth doing the shortstop would be Mateo. And on the mound for the Orioles today would be Gibson. So they're giving Cedric Mullins a night off, unless he has to come in and pinch hit, of course. The Yankees lineup is Torres will be leading out, playing second base, batting second in right field with Judge. Batting third at first base is Rizzo. Batting fourth is center fielder Bader. Batting fifth at DH, Calhoun. Batting sixth at shortstop, Volpe. Batting seventh at third base, Cabrera. Batting eighth at catcher, Rotved. And batting ninth in left field will be Allen. So as soon as they get back from commercial, we'll get the game up and rolling. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Like I said, I apologize for last night, but couldn't be helped. I had to make sure I got the pan job done. Hey, Robert, thank you for stopping in, brother. Don't forget the thumbs up, Robert. He always tells me to remind him. I forget myself too when I go to people's streams. So let's take a look, see what we got for scores. All right, at the end of 8, Nationals are beating the Padres 6-5. Bottom of the second, White Sox and Tigers are scoring. At the end of 8, my fault. Nationals. My fault. No, you didn't, because I didn't. It only shows one. Warming up, the Phillies are at the Braves. And 7:40, we've got the Mets at the Cubs. Giants are at the Brewers. At 9:40, it'll be the Athletics at the Mariners. A final score, the Cardinals beat the Reds 2-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals. Reds had 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. McCullough's got the win. He's 3-1. The loss went to Sims. He's 1-1. The save went to Gallegos, his 5th save of the year. Final score, Tampa Bay Rays beat the Blue Jays. Not good for the Orioles. 6-3. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Blue Jays. 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Rays. Effin got the win. He's 7-1. Manoah got the loss. He's 1-5. Save went to Poche, his first. And the Rockies beat the Marlins 7-6. As Sitter got the win. He's 3-0. Bresabon got the loss. He's 0-1. And looks like we're getting ready to start this game here in New York with the Baltimore Orioles. Go White Sox. Who's that guy? Hey, Ed, how you doing, brother? What? You're on the wrong channel. White Sox are playing the Tigers tonight, Ed. Go see Dirty Rob. He's doing the Tigers game. You watch the Tigers beat the Red Sox that way. So Clark Smith pitching for the Yankees. 10 starts. He's 2-4, 6.0 earned run average, 45 innings, 54 strikeouts, 8 home runs. Opponents are hitting 306 off him. Schmidt's got a sweeper, a sinker, and the cutter is his top 3 pitches. He does have a knuckle curve. He throws 19% of the time, and then a little bit of changeup and a four seam. So more of a sweeper sinker pitcher. So Frazier will lead it off tonight for the Orioles. He's playing second base, hitting .255. He's got a .765 OPS. We are 2 back-to-back. Yes. So Frazier stands in batter's box, takes the ball outside. Fly ball in the center field, and they'll be taken care of. There's 1 out for the Orioles. Adley Rutschman, the catcher, comes up. He's batting second tonight. .270 on the year, .827 OPS. Outside, 1-0. 277 homers, 25 RBIs, 2 for 8 in this series. Strike, 1-1. There's a strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Career against the Yankees for Adley's 14 games, .380 batting average, 6 extra base hits, 8 runs. His OPS is 1.040 against the Yankees. The 1-2 is low, 2-2. So on deck is Santander. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 2 up, 2 down for the Orioles. So Santander, the right fielder, comes to the plate. He's hitting .254 with a .799 OPS. There's a strike. Little sinker ball. Brandon Hyde is not happy. Swing and a miss, 0-2. It's like 2 sinkers in a row. .254, 8 homers, 27 RBIs. He's 1 for 7 with an RBI and 3 runs in this series. Fouls it back. Fouls it back again. Brandon Hyde don't look like he's in a good mood tonight. So that home plate umpire better watch his back. Mountcastle's on deck. If Santander can keep this going. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, Volpe had it and dropped it, and it was up the middle, and Volpe playing short, crossed over second, got to his glove, but he couldn't grab it and pick it up, and I don't know if that'll be an error or base hit. I guess they're going to give him a base hit on that. So Mountcastle comes to the plate. He's DHing today. 238 on the year, 734 with an OPS. Fouls the back, 0-1. So they give him a base hit on that. So first hit of the game goes to the Orioles. 11 homers, 36 RBIs for Mountcastle. 2 for 8 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs scored in the series. Outside and low, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. All right, Ed, thanks for stopping in, brother. Have a safe night of work. Way outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Walked him. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Gunnar Henderson playing third base tonight. 206 on the year, 727 OPS. Henderson, 5 homers, 11 RBIs. He's 3 for 6 in this series with a home run, 3 RBIs, and a double. Fouls it off. Fouls back, 0-2. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. 0-2 count on Gunnar Henderson. We're in the top of the first, a scoreless ball game. On deck is Hayes if Henderson keeps this going. Ooh. They called that a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Wow. I think Boone and I think New York and Baltimore are not happy so far. Another one outside, he called it. 2-2. Two and two now. High, I guess. 3 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Home plate umpires Edwin Moscoso, I guess. Gunnar Henderson calls timeout to piss him off some more. There we go. Did I forget to plug that in? I did. The 3-2 fouls it off his foot. Outside, he walks him. Bases are loaded full of Orioles. Wow. Austin Hayes will come up. Schmidt is not happy with those ball calls on a couple of those. Really got frustrated, it looked like, and just couldn't even hit the plate after all that. So, bases loaded for Orioles, 2 outs. Austin Hayes comes up. He's hitting 308. He's got an 835 OPS. Here comes the umpire. Let's see if anything is said. Yeah, you're right about that, Robert. Grand Slam would look real good. All right, Austin Hayes steps into the box. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the first. First pitch is way outside. Again, he's still frustrated. 1-0. Hayes, 308, 5 homers, 17 RBIs. 2 for 8 with an RBI in the series. The pitch. There's a strike. 1-1. Career with the bases loaded, he's hitting 350, 7 for 20. But he has no grand slams, Austin Hayes. He has 21 RBIs. Swing and a miss. I mean, he's swinging out of his shoes. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. On deck, if Hayes can keep this going, is O'Hearn. As Hayes calls a timeout. Yep. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. Stays 1-2. Orioles looking for a big win here tonight. The 1-2 pitch again. Pops it up. Over by first. And that'll do it. And that'll end the threat. We'll go to bottom half to first. We're scoreless. Take a peek at some scores going on here around the league. Okay, let's go back over here. Got to do that. All right. Take a look at some scores real quick. Bottom of the ninth. The Padres are leading the Nationals 8-6. Come on, Nats. Middle of the third, White Sox are leading the Tigers 1-0. Middle of the top of the first, Philly and Atlanta. Warming up, Mets and Cubs, Giants and Brewers. And all the other games are later on tonight, other than the finals. All right, let's go back at it in the bottom half of the first. Coming up for the Yankees would be Torres, Judge, and Rizzo. On the mound for the Orioles is Gibson, Kyle Gibson. Gibson in 10 starts, 5-3, 4.27, 59 innings, 41 strikeouts, 6 home runs allowed. First pitch is hit up the middle for a base hit for Torres. So Aaron Judge comes to the plate. 294. He's got a 1.049 OPS. So Judge at the plate. Fouls it back. 0-1. Runner at first. "14 homers, 33 RBIs for Judge. 1 for 6 during the series with a home run and 4 walks. Throw over to first. Runner's back. The pitch. Strike 2. 0-2. Yeah, two big pitches for Gibson is that cutter and the sweeper. Here's the 0-2. Inside, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Rizzo will come up. Rizzo hitting 307. Got 907 OPS. 1 out, runner at first. Bottom of the first, scoreless ball game. Gibson sets. There's a strike. High for ball, 1-1. Low for ball, 2-1. On deck is Bader, the center fielder. Rizzo, 11 homers, 30 RBIs. He's 4 for 10 in the series, 2 RBIs and a double. Throw to first again. Torres is 5 for 9 stealing. So not the best. Oh, there's a strike, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. Over to second. Over to short. Over to first. 4-6-3 double play. The Orioles are out of it. We go to the top of the second. We're scoreless in New York. All right, let's get back to it. Top of the second coming up for the Orioles will be O'Hearn, McKenna, and Mateo. O'Hearn playing first base tonight. Mountcastle is the DH. O'Hearn hitting 290, 859 OPS. First pitch is inside for a ball. Two homers, 11 RBIs. Career against the Yankees, 243. Hey, Brett. Outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. O'Hearn. On deck is McKenna. Schmidt has thrown 34 pitches, 19 for strikes. He's struck out 2. Just outside, 3-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 1 out for the Orioles. And McKenna, the center fielder, will come to the plate. Playing center field tonight as Mullen has the night off. 294 with the 790 OPS. One homer, 6 RBIs for McKenna. 37 games this year. Eye for a ball, 1-0. Fouls it off. Ball inside, 2-1. Yankees are not happy with this home plate umpire. Don't blame him. There's close pitches, that's for sure. The 2-1. Fouls it back, 2-2. Outside for ball, 3-2. Fouls it back again. Full count, 1 out. We're in the top of the second. We're scoreless. Schmidt on the mound for the Yankees. McKenna. Mateo. Been saying that wrong the whole damn at bat. Strikes him out looking. 2 outs for the Orioles. That was McKenna, excuse me. Mateo comes to the plate now. Losing my mind, I guess. Mateo batting ninth, playing short. 239 with a 709 OPS. So strikes out the first 2 batters. See what Mateo can do against him. Fouls it out. Rizzo over there. Rizzo got room. Oh. Hit off the net, so Rizzo couldn't get to it. .239, 6 homers, 22 RBIs. He's 1 for 6 in the series, Mateo. Deal 1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Opie over to first. Did he get him? No, he got him. So we'll go to bottom half of the second. We're still scoreless in New York. Coming up for the Yankees, we Bader, Calhoun, and Volpe. All right, let's get back to it. Bottom half of the second coming up. Bader, Calhoun, Volpe. The Orioles come out with their City Connect uniform. Did you get one? If not, go to Orioles.com/CityConnect. Check it out. Looks like the fleet's in town. The Sailors are up in the stands. We're scoreless here going in the bottom of the second. Gibson threw 11 pitches in the first, 8 for strikes. He struck out 1. So Bader hitting .274 with an .833 OPS. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. Oh, he called that a strike. Okay. Strike one, 0-1. And the Yankees are giving the home plate umpire a hard time again. Oh, he went around. They said 0-2. Wow. No balls, 2 strikes to Bader. Fouls it back. On deck is Calhoun. Yankees are not happy at all with this home plate umpire. The 0-2. Outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. Calhoun will come up. Calhoun hitting .213, 647 OPS. He's doing the DH tonight. Left-handed batter. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on the bottom of the second. We're scoreless here in New York. Inside, 2-1. 3 homers, 8 RBIs for Calhoun. He's 0 for 4 in this series. 27 games he's played in. The 2-1 pitch. Line foul down the first base line. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Slow grounder down to first. Flips it over to the pitcher. There's 2 outs. 3-1. Put out. So Volpe will come up. Hitting .203. 663 OPS. Ground ball foul. Excuse me. Ground ball to third. Henderson has it. Over to first. They got him. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the top of the third. We're scoreless in New York. out some scores. Bottom of the fourth, White Sox 1, Tigers nothing. Top of the second, Phillies 2, the Braves 2. Top of the first is starting out, Mets and Cubs. Top of the first, Giants are at the Brewers. Late games tonight, Athletics at the Mariners. Final score, Cardinals beat the Reds 2-1. Tampa Bay Rays beat the Blue Jays 6-3. Rays lost the first game 20-1, and then they come back and win the next two 6-3, 6-3. All right. Final score: Rockies beat the Marlins 7-6, and San Diego Padres beat the Nationals 8-6. Winning pitcher in that game is Carlton 1-0. Losing pitcher was Harvey, who's 2-2. Hader got his 13th save for the Padres. All right, coming up for the Orioles here in the top half of the third. Back to the top of the batting order, Frazier, Rushman, and Santander. City Connect jerseys now available for the Orioles. Frazier and the home plate umpire are going at it a little bit. I don't know what's going on here. I think they're discussing maybe he was standing in the batter's box and wasn't looking up. I don't know what was going on. Are they calling a strike on him or what? They're discussing it still. All right, no call, no strike called, no ball called or nothing. So let's see. Let's get back to it. Frazier, he's 0 for 1 today. There's a strike. Schmidt has thrown 46 pitches, 28 for strikes. He has struck out 3 and walked 2. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Inside 1-2 now. On deck is Adley Rutschman. Frazier hit that 3-run homer in that 8-run 7th inning yesterday. Ground ball back to the pitcher. He bobbles it, picks it up over to first. 1-3 put out. So Adley Rutschman comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. Ball bounced at him and he knocked it down, picked it up, was able to get him at first anyway. There's a ball on the outside. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch bounces it foul. 1 out, nobody on, top of the third. Here's a 2-2. Ground ball. Rizzo backhands it, tosses the pitcher. 3-1 put out. There's 2 down. So Santander will come to the plate. Singled his first time up. Foul tip. Ground ball, base hit, right field, Santander. 2 for 2 tonight. So Mountcastle doing the DH today comes to the plate. He walked his first time up. Just drove that ball right past the second baseman there, in between first and second. So 2 outs for the Orioles. Runner at first. Top of the third, we're scoreless. Oh, and it gets away from the catcher, but no advancement as the ball stayed out in front of him. So ball 1 on the pitch. I don't know if he got mixed up on that or what. Hit him right in the chest, it looked like. Fouls it off, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mountcastle. Fouls it off. Stays 1-2. Lines it into left field for a base hit. Orioles have him at first and second with 2 outs. They did this in the first inning, didn't score a run. So Gunnar Henderson to come to the plate. He walked his first time up. First and second, 2 outs here at the top of the third. There's a strike on the outside corner. Throw back to second. He's back in time. There's called that a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Schmidt wasn't happy with that. Oh, he called that a ball too. Wow. 2-1. Wow. Two balls, one strike, two outs, first and second for Orioles. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. Rips it foul down the right field line. 2-2 now. On deck, if he keeps it going, is Austin Hayes. The 2-2 pitch. Fouls it back. Sweeper, cutter, cutter. He's going to stay with the cutter against the left-hander. Let's see. The 2-2 again. Lines it right to Rizzo at first. That'll end the damage. We go to bottom half of the third. We're scoreless in New York. Uh-oh. Aaron Boone got ejected as he was out arguing with the home plate umpire about his pitch calls and stuff. Man. Or Aaron Boone. What did they say? They say Aaron Boone got thrown out. Excuse me. So Aaron Boone gets thrown out. He's still out there arguing, it looks. And coming up for the Yankees here at the bottom half of the third would be Cabrera. And I'm going to try and pronounce this guy's name, the catcher, Rortvelt. And then Allen, the left fielder. Oh, did I say Boone? Okay. You want to pronounce the catcher's name for me, Rob? I can't pronounce that one. Rortvedt. Good luck with that. Rortvedt. I'm assuming the D is silent. So Gibson's 22 pitch in the first two innings, 16 for strikes. He has struck out 2, hasn't walked a batter yet. So Cabrera leads it off, takes a pitch high for a ball. 3 homers, 15 RBIs. He's 1 for 5 in this series. High for a ball, 2-0. It's always a joke when a manager gets kicked out anyway. He's just sitting down at the end of the tunnel telling him what to do. There's a strike on the inside part, 2-1. Ground ball over to second. Frazier over to first. 1 out for the Yankees. So the catcher for the Yankees comes up, Rortvedt. I'm going to say his name is. Probably way off, but Rortvedt. He's hitting 400. He's got 1,000 OPS, so he must have only played in 1 or 2 games or something. Waiting for Jim Palmer to announce his name. In the dirt, 1-0. Yeah, I've been waiting for Jim Palmer to say it. No homers, no RBIs. He's only played in 3 games this season. Outside, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. 2 out of his last 3 starts for Gibson has been quality starts. Both times against American League East teams. So see if we can keep it going here tonight. We need a good 7 out of him. High for a ball, 3-1. On deck is Allen. Fouls it back, 3-2. Inside, he walked him. First walk of the game for Gibson. Runner at first with 1 out for the Yankees. So Allen, the left fielder, come up. He's hitting 1,000. His OPS is 4,000. So he must have only played 1 or 2 games so far this year. Neighborhood Black Party, Saturday, May 27th for the Orioles. Allen fouls first pitch off, strike 1. Oh, so he just came back up, so he's 1 for 1 in net. Hit 250, 2 homers, 15 RBIs in the minors. Greg Allen. Runner at first, 1 out for the Yanks. The pitch. Outside, 1-1. High for a ball, 2-1. The pitch. Fly ball down the left field line, and it's caught. Austin Hayes makes a catch in foul territory over there, right in front of the stands. There's 2 outs. Nice play by Hayes. So we'll go to back to the top of the batting order. Torres, the second baseman, singled his first time up. Yankees have 2 outs with runner at first. High for a ball. Nice play by Hayes. Inside 2-0. Fly ball into left field. Hayes is underneath it again. Wind is blowing it around a little bit out there, but he makes the catch. We'll go top of the fourth. We're scoreless in New York. All right, let's get back to it. Top of the fourth coming up for the Orioles will be Hayes, O'Hearn, and McKenna. Hayes 0 for 1 today. 69 pitches thrown for Schmidt, 44 for strikes. He struck out 3, he's walked 2. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball in the right center field. Aaron Judge has it. 1 out. So O'Hearn will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Oh, check swing, foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. On deck is McKenna. Fouls it back, 1-2. Low for a ball. Did he go? Nope. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on here. Top of the fourth. We're scoreless in New York. Fouls it off. Fouls it off. Fouls it off. It stays 2-2. Here's the 2-2 again. Fly ball into center field. Bader comes back and runs all the way back in. That wind is blowing around out there tonight. 2 outs for the Orioles. So McKenna will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Outside for a ball. Gets away from the catcher. 1-0. Fouls it off. 1-1. Fly ball into right field. Judge is there. 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom half of the fourth. We're still scoreless. All right, let's get back to it. We'll go to bottom half of the fourth. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Orioles. No runs, 1 hit, no error for the Yankees. Coming up for New York could be Judge, Rizzo, and Bader. See, we got time. We can throw out these scores here. Top of the fifth, the Tigers are beating the White Sox now. You listening, Ed? 4-2 Tigers over the White Sox. Bottom of the third, Phillies and Braves are tied 3-3. Top of the third, Mets and Cubs are tied 1-1. Bottom of the third, scoreless between the Giants and Brewers. We'll get back to the game. So Judge lead it off. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. And Joe Torre is in the stands watching the game. So Gibson has thrown 39 pitches, 24 for strikes, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. Ground ball to short. Mateo has it. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. So Rizzo comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss by Rizzo. 0 and 1. One out, nobody on the bottom of the fourth. There's a strike. 0 and 2. Rizzo's not happy again on that call. Fouls it back. The 0-2. High for a ball. 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2. Way outside. 2 and 2. Fly ball down left field line. Foul. Two and 2 to Rizzo. Fly ball. Right center field. Santander has it. And there's 2 up, 2 down. So Bader will come to the plate, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Enter to win a signed Austin Hayes bat. Enter at MASN Orioles on Facebook. This series only. Two outs, nobody on for the Yankees. Bader at the plate. Outside, ball 1. Low for a ball. 2 and 0. But that's illegal. You can't. Can you do that, Rob? I don't think so. Some poor young kid wants to win it, and you're going to win it. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 and 1. Low for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Don't want to walk anybody. Just get him 1, 2, 3 right here. Bounces it foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, called that a ball. Okay, walked him. So Calhoun will come to the plate. The DH, he's 0 for 1 today. As the Yankees have a runner at first now with 2 outs. Gibson's pitch counts at 54 now. High for a ball, 1-0. Here's a strike on the outside, 1-1. Kind of a slow, quiet game so far tonight. The pitch, inside, 2-1. There goes the runner. Safe at second, and they called the ball on the pitch. He got his foot in there. Yeah, he's in. They're checking the replay on it, but he's in. That's his 4th stolen base of the season. So 3-1 count. Runner at second now with 2 outs. The pitch, inside, he walked him. Runners at first and second for the Yankees with 2 outs. Volpe will come to the plate, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 tonight. And here comes the pitching coach out to talk to Gibson. Two for 13 with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. Volpe is. So first and second, 2 outs for the Yankees. Bottom of the 4th, we're scoreless. Gibson sets. Way outside on a sweeper. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball foul past third. Batter calls time. Oh, fakes the throw back to second. There's one. That's considered 1 step off. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Come on, Gibson. On deck is Cabrera, third baseman. 3-1, 2 outs, first and second. The pitch. Grounds it up to short. Mateo takes it, tags second, and that'll get him out of the threat. We'll go to bottom of, or top of the fifth. We're scoreless. Let's get back to it. Let's check the scores real quick. Top of the sixth, 4-2 Tigers over the White Sox. 4-2 Tigers over the White Sox. Middle of the fourth, Phillies and Braves are tied 3-3. Middle of the third, Mets lead the Cubs 4-1. Top of the fourth, Giants and Brewers are scoreless. All right. Coming up for the Orioles here in the top of the fifth. Top of the order, Frazier, Rushman, and Santander. Just strike to Frazier. I got that right? Yeah, okay. Fly ball in the center field. That's going deep. It'll be caught at the warning track. 1 out. I think that was Matei. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Ryan Mountcastle, bobblehead night. First 20,000 fans, 15 and over. May 27th against the Rangers. There you go, Rob. Get your Ryan Mountcastle bobblehead. Frazier's at the plate now. That was Mateo. I apologize. I was looking at this thing, and it's all wrong. Frazier fouls it back. It's 0-2 on him. Adam Frazier had that big 3-run homer yesterday in that eight-run inning. He's hitting .322 against American League East. 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Lines it in the left field. That's fair ball. Oh, and it does not bounce well, but he'll head up with the double. So Frazier doubles with 1 out. So Adley Rutschman comes to the plate. He's 0-2. He has struck out once. Just dropped it out there in the left field. And it didn't bounce off the wall well. So he was able to take second. His 7th double this season. The pitch. Fouls it off. $18-game on-base streak for Frazier right now. Fly ball into left field. Allen has it. Two outs. Runner at second. So Santander, who's 2 for 2 tonight, his average at 263 now. Come through with a base hit here, get us a run in. Cordero is warming up in the Yankees bullpen. Ball outside. 2 outs, runners at second. Runner at second for Baltimore. There's a strike. 1-1. 90. Schmidt's pitch count's at 90. So he's not going to last much longer. This might be his last batter. I know it's going to be his last inning. Inside, 2-1. Low again, 3-1. On deck is Mountcastle. The 3-1 pitch. Drives it deep to right but foul on the upper decks. Oh, that would have been nice to see it go over the right field wall, but 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second for Baltimore. We're scoreless in the top of the 5th. Lines it. Base hit right field. This should get a run in. Frazier will come around the home and score. The throw is late. So 1-0 Baltimore. Santander gets his 3rd hit of the game. All 3 of them are singles. So Mountcastle comes up. He's 1 for 1. He walked once. Right past the first baseman, Rizzo's glove. So runner at first with 2 outs now for the Orioles. They lead at 1-0. Looks like we're going to have a meeting of the minds. See if they're going to take him out. Well, they're going to leave him out there. So Ramirez is warming up now for the Yankees. That's why. They had a right-hander up. Now they got a left-hander up. So Schmidt is still in there. Mountcastle at the plate. 1 for 1 with the walk. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mountcastle. Santander at first. There's 2 outs here in the top of the 5th with the run in. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. We'll go to bottom half of the 5th. 1-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. We'll go to bottom half of the 5th. Coming up for the Yankees will be Cabrera. Rutvet, the catcher. And then Gregory Allen, the left fielder. Oh, that catcher's name's going to get me tonight. Aaron Boone has been ejected earlier tonight. Gibson on the mound. 65 pitch count, 36 for strikes. He has struck out 2. He has walked 3. Ground ball to first. There's 1 out. O'Hearn playing first base tonight for the Orioles. Birdland Summer Music Series on field, just $30. May 27th. Andy Grammer. That's post game. Strike on the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on Rutvet. Low for a ball, 1-2. Rutvet is walked his first time up. Takes a ball outside. He's 2-2. High for a ball, 3-2. Gibson's struggling the last inning and this inning a little bit. Way outside. He walked him. I don't know how much longer Gibson's going to go, but all of a sudden he just lost everything. So runner at first, one out. Gregory Allen comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Now, I don't know. This thing is jumping all over the place on me. It's not helping me at all. Fly ball into the left field. Austin Hayes under it. He has it. 2 outs. So back to the top of the order. Torres, the second baseman. He's 1 for 2 today. The pitch outside 1-0. Strike 1-1. On deck is Aaron Judge if Torres keeps us going. The 1-1 pitch outside. No, he called that a strike. 1-2. Ground ball to short. Mateo has it. Flips it second. We'll go to top of the 6th. 1-0 Baltimore. Henderson, Hayes, and Owen Hearn will be coming up. He says what this crazy thing is saying. All right, let's take a look at the scores. Top of the 7th, 5-2 Tigers. Top of the 5th, Phillies and Braves are tied 4-4. Top of the 4th, the Mets lead the Cubs 4-1. Bottom of the 4th, Giants and Brewers are scoreless. 9:40 tonight, Athletics and Mariners. Final scores, Cardinals beat the Reds 2-1. Tampa Bay beat Toronto 6-3. Rockies beat the Marlins 7-6. And the Padres beat the Nationals 8-6. So coming up for the Orioles, Henderson, Hayes, and O'Hearn. Clark Schmidt is out of the game. He went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 run. Struck out 4, walked 2, I think. So Ramirez comes in for the Yankees, a left-hander. Nick Ramirez, 5 games, 0-0. 2.08. Pitched 8 2/3, struck out 5, walked 4, no home runs. Teams are hitting 212 off him. So lefty against lefty is Henderson who will lead it off. Here's a strike. Low, 1-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, they ain't keeping up with it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, J Mike. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Outside. There you go. Oh, 3-1. On deck is Austin Hayes. Ground ball, foul, pass first. 3-2. Oh, the ball girl took a dive for the ball and missed the ball and went flying. Taps it down to first. Are they going to have time? They are not going to get Henderson. He beats the throw to first. Slow grounder to first. Rizzo, by the time he got to it, flipped it to the pitcher. Henderson was there. So, leadoff man is on tonight for the first time, I think, tonight for the Orioles. Just a slow tapper. Runner at first now, nobody out. Austin Hayes is 0 for 2 today. Sixth hit of the game for the Orioles. So Hayes takes a ball on the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Orioles lead 1-0 here in the top of the sixth. Time called by the batter. 6 hits for the Orioles, 1 for the Yankees. O'Hearn is on deck. Throw over to first, he's back. Lines it into left field. Allen has it. There's 1 out. Henderson stays at first. So O'Hearn comes to the plate playing first base tonight. He's 0 for 2. He struck out once. One out, runner at first. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Throw over to first, he's back in time. So that's his first throw over during this at bat. You get 2 per at bat. Outside, 1-1. And then the third one, if he doesn't get him out, it's like a balk. The runner gets the advance to the next base. The 1-1. Slow curve. Well, it looks slower than 76. 1 ball, 2 strikes as he fouled it off. Outside, runner goes, throw, and it goes into center field. Henderson gets up to go, but he couldn't find the ball, so he didn't take off right away. The ball didn't go very far neither, so kind of ended up in very shallow center field, just out behind second. So it's a 2-2 count on Henderson now, or on O'Hearn now. Runner at second with one out. The 2-2 pitch. Slow curve again. Ground ball to first. Rizzo has it. Throws it over to the pitcher. Oh, he dropped it. Safe at first. Throws the ball home. Nobody's coming. Henderson stays at third. Wow. Pitcher dropped that ball at first base. Just a nice throw. Wow. Runners at the corners now with one out. Yeah, Rizzo went pretty far to his right. But still, the pitcher was there. He should have had it. Runners at the corners for Orioles with one out. And they're coming out. Cordero will be coming in for the Yankees. So we have a pitching change. 1-0 Baltimore. Runners at first and third. One out. We're in the top of the sixth. McKenna is due up. So they're bringing in a right-hander, Cordero. Why does it keep doing that to me? Cordero's a new pitcher, 20 games, 3-2, 3 holds, 3.80, 21 to the third, 21 strikeouts. He's given up a home run. They're hitting 205 off him. So right-hander against right-hander. As McKenna comes to the plate, he's 0 for 2 today. He has struck out once. He's going to square around the bunt, lays it down towards first. Foul ball. So let's see if he's going to square around the bunt again. Went out first and third. 0-1 count on McKenna. Cordell's the new pitcher for the Yankees. 1-0 Baltimore here in the top of the sixth. He squares around the bunt again, but pitches high. It's 1-1. Cordero gave up 4 runs last night's game. McKenna is going to swing away. Back up the middle. Volte has it over to first. Double play. Should have stayed with the bunt, I guess. Gets him out of the jam. We go to bottom half of the sixth. It's 1-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it as we go to the bottom half of the sixth. 1 run, 6 hits, no errors for the Orioles. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Yankees. Aaron Judge, Rizzo, and then Bader will be due up against Gibson. 76 pitches thrown, 42 strikes. He has struck out 2 and walked 4. Fly ball into center field. Ryan McKenna has it. There's 1 out. Judge is 0 for 3 tonight. So Rizzo comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Low for a ball inside, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is Bader, the center fielder. The 1-2 pitch to Rizzo. Ground ball off the glove of the pitcher. Picks it up, throws over to first. 2 outs. 1-3 put out. So Bader comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He has struck out and he's walked. The first pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. Peralta is warming up in the Yankees bullpen, a left-hander. Pops it foul, 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Fly ball into shallow right center. Frazier has it. He goes out from second. That'll do it. 1-2-3. Top of the 7th, we're going to 1-0 Baltimore. Mateo, Frazier, and Rushman will be coming up. All right, let's take a look at some scores here. Top of the 8th, Tigers are leading the White Sox 5-2. Tigers 5, Chicago White Sox 2. Yes, I say that right. Do you hear that score, Robert? You want me to say it again? Tigers 5, White Sox 2. Top of the 8th. Bottom of the 6th, Braves are beating the Phillies 5-4. Top of the 5th, Mets are beating the Cubs 4-1. Bottom of the 5th, Giants are leading the Brewers 1-0. 9:40 tonight, Athletics and Mariners. Final scores: Cardinals beat the Reds 2-1. Rays beat the Blue Jays 6-3. Rockies beat the Marlins 7-6, and the Padres beat the Nationals 8-6. And let's get back to the game. We're in the top of the seventh. Coming up for the Orioles will be Mateo, Frazier, Rushman. Ed's not listening no more. He gave up. So Mateo 0 for 2 today. Outside for ball, 1-0. No, oh no, strike, 1-1. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike to Mateo. On deck is Frazier. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Cordeo is still on the mound for the Yankees. There's a 2-2 pitch. Did he go? Nope. In the dirt, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, he called strike 3 on that. Wow. That was a low strike, but 1 out. So Frazier comes up. He's 1 for 3 with the run scored. He scored the only run of the game so far. Yeah, the way he's been calling the game tonight, he's been consistent. That's one thing. Ball low. So you got to swing at something close like that. Adam Frazier doubled his last time up. In the dirt, 2-0. Frazier 4 for 12 in the series with a home run and the 5 RBIs. Hit that 3-run homer yesterday. There's a strike, 2-1. Strike 2, 2-2. Low for a ball, 3-2. And the Rushman on deck. Ground ball off the glove of Rizzo. He throws it. And the pitcher drops that one too. Cordell drops that one. Oh my goodness. That's twice now. The pitcher's covering first base dropped the ball that Rizzo throws to him. Wow. That's got to be caught. But the Orioles will take it. Runner at first, 1 out. So Adley Rutschman comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. 0 for 3, excuse me. He has struck out one, and that's going to be it for Cordero, as Peralta will be coming in for the Yankees. Wow, they're moving through their bullpen quickly. We're in the top of the seventh. It's 1-0 Baltimore. We got a pitching change for the Yankees. All right, let's get back into this. Peralta is the new pitcher for the Yankees. As the Orioles lead 1-0 here in the top of the seventh, there's one out runner at first. Adley Rutschman at the plate. The new pitcher is Peralta, left-hander. Throws over to first. Back in time. 23 games, 2-1, 5 holds, 1.83, 19 2/3. He struck out 20. So he's pitched well. Just strike. 0-1. One out, runner at first for the Orioles. Outside, 1-1. On deck is Santander. Bounces it over the head of the pitcher. Shortstop has it. Steps on second. Throws to first. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom half of the seventh. 1-0 Baltimore. Coming up for the Yankees, we got Calhoun, Volpe, and Cabrera. All right, let's get back into this. Coming up for the Yankees would be Calhoun, the DH, shortstop Volpe, and then third baseman Cabrera. Orioles 1 run, 6 hits, no errors. Yankees no runs, 1 hit, 2 errors. Got some Oriole fans in the stands there at New York. Quite a few Oriole fans in the stands. So Gibson comes out. I'd like to see him finish the 7th inning. It'd be great to see. His pitch count's at 84. A little bit longer in between innings because it is a 7th inning stretch, of course. They're playing some Tina Turner music. She just passed away at, I think it was 83 years old. Big loss to the music industry there. She was a great entertainer. All right, so Gibson, 48 strikes. He has struck out 2, walked 4. Calhoun comes up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. High for a ball. Perez is warming up in the Orioles bullpen. Lines it into right field. There's the second hit of the game for the Yankees. Santander picks it up, throws it back in. So the Yankees have a runner on. Volpe, the shortstop, will come up. He's 0 for 2 today. So this might be the last batter for Gibson right here. Once he gets a double play ball. So the odds were over under 3.3.5. So right now we're under. There's a strike. Gotta believe this will be his last batter unless he gets a double play. Swing and a miss at a high ball. 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Taps it foul. Bottom of the 7th, 1-0 Baltimore. Yankees have a runner at first. Nobody out. Volpe at the plate. Got a 1-2 count or 0-2 count on him. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. Let's see if that's the end of it for him or if he's going to pitch to Cabrera. So Cabrera comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. So they're going to leave Gibson in to pitch to Cabrera. 1 out runner at first. Good time for a double play. High for a ball. Thought they had Perez warming up to come in to face Cabrera and the catcher. I don't want to say his name till I have to. The 1-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Lines it into left field. Foul ball. No. Just in the stands in left field. So 1-2 strikes now. On deck is Rotvit. That's some of these names. I think Robert laughs every time he has to write them down, knowing I have to say them. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. The pitch, low for a ball, 3-2. So full count now, 1 out, runner at first. Timeout by the batter. The pitch, ground ball to first. O'Hearn over to second, over to first. Got him at first, they say. There's a 1-6. Excuse me, 3-6-1. Ooh, I think he's going to be safe. He might be safe at first. They're going to take a look at this. New York wants to take a look at it. I think his foot was on the bag before it got in his glove. Man, it's like a tie goes to the runner or what? I think he's going to be called safe. I think it's going to be reversed. Yeah, that's true. Go either way. It's almost like a tie. Oh, they called him out. Double play. We'll go to the top of the 8th. It's 1-0 Baltimore. And the Yankee fans are not happy at all. Too bad. All right, so let's get back to it. 1 run, 6 hits, no errors for the Orioles. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Yankees as we go to the top of the eighth. Santander, Mountcastle, and Henderson are due up. And that'll be the end of the game for Gibson. He won't be coming back out. Peralta still on the mound for the Yankees. His first pitch is about 10 feet over the catcher's head. As Santander comes up, he's 3 for 3 with an RBI. All 3 of them are singles. As the only RBI of the game. Man, that thing was like 10 feet above the catcher's head, I guess. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Outside, 3 balls, no strikes. On deck is Mountcastle. Outside, he walked him on 4 straight. So Mountcastle comes up. He's 1 for 2. He's got a walk and a strikeout. So Santander's been on base 4 straight times tonight. Outside, that's 5 straight balls he's thrown. 11 homers, 36 RBIs for Mountcastle. There's a strike. 1-1. Only took him 6 pitches. Low for a ball, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Bray, who's warming up for the Yankees, fouls it off. Stays 2-2. On deck is Gunnar Henderson. Yep, Mountcastle hit a home run last night. There's a swing and a miss. He strikes him out. Sweeper. 1 out, runner at first. Henderson comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He's walked once today. Has a stolen base. Ball low, 1-0. Five homers, 11 RBIs for Henderson. Inside for a strike, 1-1. Throw over to first, he's back. Here's the inside, 2-1. Just in front of his leg there. Time called by the catcher as he comes out to talk to Peralta. Oh, now here comes interim manager for the game. As Aaron Boone was ejected earlier. So 2-1 count on Henderson. 1 out runner at first. Inside, 3-1. Ground ball foul down first baseline. Full count now. See if they send Santander. I don't know. He's not the fastest runner. The pitch. Foul ball down the third baseline. Taps it foul again. Bauman warming up in the Orioles bullpen. I think they said Holmes was warming up in the Yankees. I apologize if I'm wrong, but I think that's what they said. The pitch. He walked him. First and second with 1 out now. So Austin Hayes would be due up. He's 0 for 3 today. And here comes the manager. So that'll be the end of the night for Peralta. 21 pitches thrown, 10 for strikes. He struck out 1. He leaves with runners at first and second, and 1 out. All right, let's take a look here while they're waiting on the pitching change. Bottom of the 7th, Phillies and Braves are tied 5-5. Top of the 7th, Mets leads the Cubs 5-1. Bottom of the 6th, Giants lead the Brewers 1-0. Athletics and Mariners are warming up. Final score, the Tigers put a whipping on the White Sox, 7-2. Fido got the win. He's Fido 1-2. Gladito got the loss, 3-4. So Clay Holmes, new pitcher, 21 games, 2-2, 5-7 in save opportunities, 3.26, 19 in the third, 25 strikeouts. So Hayes will be the first batter he faces. He's 0 for 3 today. First and second, 1 out Orioles. Top of the 8th, 1-0 Baltimore. Takes a strike on the first pitch. Hayes has 5 homers, 17 RBIs on the season. No one outside, 1-1. Throws a sinker 63% of the time. His second pitch is a slider. Lines it in the right field, going deep. They can't tell if it's a home run or if it hit the wall. 2-run score. Hayes is at second. Are they calling a home run or what? Let's see here. It's in play, hit off the top of the wall. So a 2-run double for Austin Hayes, and it's 3-0 Baltimore. No home run. They confirmed it on the replay, but it's a 2-run double for Austin Hayes, so he's at second with 1 out. And O'Hearn will be coming up. O'Hearn 0 for 3 today. He has struck out once. Right-hander against left-hander. Ball inside, 1-0. Two homers, 11 RBIs for O'Hearn. Fouls it off, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. Over to first. Runner gets over to third. 2 outs. So McKenna, the center fielder, comes in. He's 0 for 3. Struck out once. One homer, 6 RBIs for McKenna on the year. Runner at third, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Fouls it back. Orioles got 2 runs in. Lead at 3-0. Ooh, high and tight. Ooh. 1-1. That'll wake you up a little bit. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Way outside, 2-2. 2 outs, runner at third, top of the 8th, 3-0 Baltimore. On deck, if McKenna keeps this going, is Mateo. Way outside, 3-2. Good block by the catcher. Don't ask me to pronounce his name again. Oh, got him in his throwing arm. Looks like it got him on the forearm or something. So it's a full count, runner at third, 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to bottom half of the eighth, at 3-0 Baltimore. Coming up for the Yankees will be Rortvedt, Allen, and Torres. Catcher needs to change his damn name. All right, let's get back to it. We'll go to the bottom half of the eighth. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Orioles. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Yankees. Bowman is the new pitcher for Baltimore. Rortvedt, the catcher, will lead it off for the Yankees. Then Gregory Allen, and then Torres. And I know, Robert, you just sit there and laugh every time you see these names you got to write up. You know I got to announce them sooner or later. So Gibson went 7 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. So Bauer's pitch hitting for the catcher after I said his name. Thanks. Could have done that earlier. 22 games, 4-0, 3.81, 26 innings, 27 strikeouts for Bowman. Swing and a miss by Bowers. Bowers hitting 182, 629 OPS. Left-handed batter, 2 homers, 4 RBIs in 19 games. 1 for 4 with a double in the series. Swing and a miss, 0-2. High for ball, 1-2. Inside, 2-2. So on deck is Greg Allen. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Greg Allen comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch is a strike. One out, nobody on now for the Yankees. Way high and outside. 1-1. Strike. 1-2. On deck is Torres. Cano is up, warming up in the bullpen for the Orioles. Pops it up behind the plate. Out of play. Oh, low and inside. 2-2. Look like a curveball. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. So Torres will come up. He's 1 for 3. 2 in a row. Swing and a miss by Torres. Bauman's going to strike out the side the way it looks. Way outside, 1-1. No, it wasn't a strike. They called it a ball, right? Fouls are back. 1-2. Outside and high, 2-2. So the Orioles get done here tonight. They fly home, play the Texas Rangers, who are sitting there already waiting for them. Fouls it off. Little curveball gets fouled down the third base line. Aaron Judge is on deck. There's the pitch. Pops it up. That's going to get out of play. 2-2 pitch again. Oh, he breaks his back. Ground ball to Mateo at short over to first, and that'll do it. We'll go to the top of the ninth. 3-0 Baltimore. Let's take a look at some scores. I think we got a few minutes here. Top of the first, Athletics lead the Mariners 2-0. Oakland's beating Seattle. Is everybody final? Oh, there we go. Bottom of the eighth, Phillies and Braves are tied 5-5. Top of the eighth, 7-1 Mets over the Cubs. Bottom of the seventh, Giants lead the Brewers 1-0. Finals today, Cardinals beat the Reds. Blue Jays lost to the Rays. Marlins lost to the Rockies. Padres beat the Nationals. And the Detroit Tigers put a whipping on the Chicago White Sox. Just had to say that. Whipping. So coming up for the Orioles will be Mateo, Frazier, Rushman. Abreu's the pitcher for the Yankees. 18 games, 2-1, 3 holds, 4.01, 24 2/3. He struck out 26. Mateo 0 for 4. He struck out once today. Hot shot down to third. Cabrera throws him out. There's one out. So Frazier comes to the plate. He's 1 for 4 with the run scored. First pitch is a ball high, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. On deck is Adley for Rushman. Here's a strike, 2-2. Bounces it back up the middle. Volpe has it, throws him out. 2 up, 2 down. So Adley Rushman comes to the plate. He's 0 for 4 today. He struck out once. Ball low, I guess. 1-0. Fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rushman. Fly ball in the left center field. It's going to be caught at the warning track. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. It's 3-0 Baltimore. Judge, Rizzo, and Bader are the 3 due up in the bottom half of the ninth for the Yankees. All right, let's get back to it. Coming in for the Orioles and Cano. 20 games, 1-0, 10 holds, 0.35 earned run average, 25 and 2/3, 28 strikeouts, no walks, no home runs. Teams are hitting 120 off him. So it'll be Judge, Rizzo, and Bader. Camarian, game ain't over yet, and that's all I can say. Judge is 0 for 3 today. He struck out once. I mean, you guys got Judge and Rizzo both 0 and 3. You ain't going to win too many games with them two big fellas doing that. So Judge leading off against Cano. Big man against big man. Ball low, 1-0. Hey, King. Outside, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. The 2-2. Outside and low, 3-2. He has not walked anybody this year yet, Cano. He's faced 84 pitchers, so see what happens here. Full count. Ground ball foul. On deck is Rizzo. The full count pitch again. He walked him. First batter he's walked all year. So runner at first. Rizzo comes up. He's 0 for 3 today. Three runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Orioles. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Yankees. Lines of foul down the left field line. Eleven homers, 30 RBIs for Rizzo on the year. The 0-1 pitch. Bouncer. Frazier has it. He'll flip it to first. Slow grounder, so Judge is over at second. So that brings up Bader to center fielder. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Plus he has a stolen base. 5 home runs, 17 RBIs for Bader. One out runner at second. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. On deck is Calhoun. Taps it foul. 0-2. Low for a ball, 1-2. Bottom of the ninth, 3-0 Baltimore. 1 out, runner at second. 1-2 count on Bader. Cano just walked his first batter of the year. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 2 outs. So Calhoun will come up. He's 1 for 2 with the walk. Big strikeout. So Calhoun 1 for 2 with the walk. Runner at second, 2 outs now. There's a strike on the outside corner. Three homers, 8 RBIs on the year for Calhoun. Low and inside, 1-1. Volpe's on deck if Calhoun keeps us going. The 1-1. Drives it into right center field. McKenna can't get to it. It's up against the wall, and Judge will score. Calhoun makes it to second. So 2 outs, runner at second. It's a 3-1 ball game. Volpe comes up. He's 0 for 3. He struck out once. So the tying run is at the plate, and Volpe with 2 outs, runner at second. Struck out his last time up. But I think Mullins would have got there if he was playing. Fly ball in the right center again. McKenna has it. That'll do it. Orioles take 2 out of 3 from the Yankees. As the final score, 3-1 Baltimore. Whew. Got a little hairy there, but that's all right. Yep, Yankees only got 3 hits in the whole game, so the final score, Baltimore 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. The Yankees 1 run, 3 hits and 2 errors. Yankees win 5 out of 6 on this road trip, or Orioles win 5 out of 6 on this road trip. Orioles go home and play Texas tomorrow. Rangers are there waiting for them. And I'm waiting for this. There we go. So the winning pitcher tonight for Baltimore, Gibson. He goes to 6-3. His earned run average 3.82. Losing pitcher Schmidt. He's 2-5, 5.58 earned run average. And Cano picks up his 4th save of the year, as his earned run average goes up to 0.68 as he gives up a run and walked his first batter of the year. Take a look at the scoreboard here before we close this out. Braves lead the Phillies in the top of the ninth, 8-5. Mets are beating the Cubs 10-1 in the bottom of the eighth. In the middle of the eighth, San Francisco leads Milwaukee 5-0. In the bottom of the second, I knew it was going to do that to me. Bottom of the second, Oakland leads Seattle 2-1. Final scores today: Cardinals beat the Reds 2-1. Tampa Bay beat the Blue Jays 6-3. So we stay course with them. Final score: Rockies beat the Marlins 7-6. Final score: Padres beat the Washington Nationals 8-6. Final score: Detroit Tigers beat the Chicago White Sox 7-2. Yeah, you heard that right. 7-2, Detroit over Chicago. And of course, the final score here: Baltimore 3, the Yankees 1. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. If you like the stream, please give me a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm with YouTube and stuff. Hopefully I can do tomorrow's game against the Rangers. And again, thank you for coming out. Let me get back over to this. And we'll see you next time. You guys have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be. And we'll see you next time on the Scotty B Show. Good night, everybody.